Finally, so this chapter is a little different in that nothing happens. It's all inner thoughts and backstory. Unlike the first two chapters, this chapter is through the perspective of Ethan and Audra. I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I'm calling her Audra. Ethan is Rafe's brother, and he's just come home to see Rafe, I'm assuming in a first time in a really long time. And Rafe and Ethan hug, and it's kind of awkward. We see a little affection between Rafe and Julia. Julia is still in a state of shock. She's not crying anymore, but she's really confused on where her home is, and she's really dirty, and she wants to wash her hands but doesn't know how. I don't know. So Rafe helps her wash her hands, and Rafe cleans her up a little bit, and she's still bleeding from the head. Hopefully it is the head injury that is making her act this way. Basically, the only people left in the Kincaid family, Rafe and Ethan. So there's Audra and Maggie, who's a baby, who's 1, who's Audra's daughter, and then Audra is expecting, there's a baby on the way, and then there's Wendell Gilliland. However, when he's in town, he goes by John Gill, I guess? I don't know. And Wendell is not very nice. He's not very clean either, and he drinks, but he also has an injured arm. He basically moved him into this abandoned shack cabin thing that's not an appropriate place for a family, and he doesn't care because that way none of the men can find the rest of his woman. Overprotective and psycho. So I am thinking, I have a prediction for the rest of the story. Ethan noticed that Rafe did a lot of carpentry in the house, and he noticed it because it's something that his dad would have never done. He thought it was foolish. And I think Rafe will take Julia home and see the awfulness that they live in and do a little carpentry, make it better, especially since Audra has a baby on the way. I enjoyed the chapter. It explained quite a bit of what was confusing about the backstory between the two characters. Also, we see a more affectionate side of Rafe rather than, I want to slap you because you're screaming side of him. Also, we meet a handful of new characters, which is always nice. In the beginning of the chapter, Rafe is carrying Julia into his house, and Ethan is like, oh, for me? And Rafe growls at him like a dog. Apparently that means that Julia is Rafe's. I'm hoping the tables will turn and Mary Conley will throw a quick one on us and that Ethan and Julia will get together. That would be fun. Julia's still stupid. Still stupid. I'm hoping it's the head injury. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could tell you. Oh yeah! I thought Rafe was the one who moved Julia's rope into the cavern, but apparently not. There's a crazy man down there who trapped her inside. I guess something did happen in this chapter. Rafe and Julia want to go back to make sure that that crazy man is stopped. Crazy man will no longer be in existence. So, yeah. No, not. This is Rene's beginning of the script. I think this video got away from me a little bit. Bye!